When Albert Sweezy answered God's call to the ministry at the young age of 20, he began down a path that would eventually lead to more than 50 years of Christian ministry and service. After receiving his license to preach in 1938, Dr. Sweezy spent the early years of his ministry as a circuit preacher in central Kentucky. 4 years later, however, his life was to take an unexpected detour. It was 1942, and the U.S. was becoming more and more involved in World War II. Just as he had heard God calling him into the ministry, he also heard God calling him to serve his country. Leaving his church in Versailles, Sweezy volunteered to be a chaplain in the U.S. Army, a role that would take him to both Japan and Korea. Upon his return in 1946, he resumed his ministerial role, pastoring churches in the Madison and Boyle County areas for the next 19 years. During this time, Sweezy worked diligently to establish effective outreach programs for the church. He organized the Wesley Foundation at Berea College, and also headed a committee to purchase Wesley Foundation centers for the University of Kentucky, the University of Louisville, Western, Eastern, and Morehead. By 1966, Dr. Sweezy's creative leadership had garnered considerable attention, and he was appointed district superintendent of Lexington's United Methodist Churches. He remained in that capacity for 6 years before assuming the role of executive director of the Kentucky Conference's Council on Ministries. In 1984, Dr. Sweezy became the only minister or layperson from Kentucky to ever be named to the United Methodist Judicial Council. As one of the most influential arms of the church, the Judicial Council has the responsibility of interpreting church law and handling matters of the National Church Conference. On a personal level, Dr. Sweezy will be remembered as a true and loyal friend and as a devoted husband to his wife, Letty. As a pastor, teacher, and mentor, his life exemplifies one of dedicated service that will continue to influence the United Methodist Church for generations to come. We are honored to present the life of Dr. Albert Sweezy, a 1998 recipient of the Heroes, Saints, and Legends Award. Accepting the award is his wife, Letty Sweezy.